So I've done some videos on Disney DVDs in the past on this channel, but today I want to take a look at some VHS tapes, specifically these huge collector sets. To get an idea of just how big these boxes are, I'm going to go ahead and open one up, and I'll show you the scale of it. So I'm going to do these in chronological order of when they were released. So the first title that I have here is Beauty and the Beast. Unfortunately, the overhead lights are kind of glaring on this a little bit, but you kind of get the picture. It's just like a plain white cover with the picture here in the middle. And this one is also the only one of these that opens like a book. Well, actually, no, they all open like books, but this one has like a hinge. You'll see what I mean when I show you the other ones, but this little piece is actually kind of coming loose here. So here's the scale of how large these are. You can see there are 2 VHS tapes and a CD. And then, like, see the size of the box. So, kind of just estimate that. I don't have a ruler to measure it, but it's probably like 2 feet. So, let's take a look at the contents. Now, this one is still unopened. All of these came like this. Someone gave these away for free. They didn't want them, and I figured I'd take a look just to see if they were cool or anything. So you got your little Walt Disney Home Video sticker that it's designed to like rip in half when you open it. So it's just a way of telling that it's unopened, basically. So you've got your shrink wrap. Now this is the retail package that you would have gotten in 1992 if you bought this. Kind of wait for the camera to focus, but it's the normal, the one, all the collectors think these things are worth $1 million because of that black diamond that says the classics. But I'll let you in a little secret. They're not worth much at all. They're worth like $1 each. They're like the regular tapes. So, yeah, here's your proof of purchase. This is basically just a retail edition tape. But this is what makes this cool. So this is the work in progress version. You see, as shown at the 1991 New York Film Festival, includes the making of Beauty and the Beast. So it's got the entire movie as its work print version, which is kind of like where it has this rough, like, pencil drawing. It isn't fully colored in yet. As well as a bunch of features. So it's got these, the making of Beauty and the Beast, the 4 stages of animation, and then work in progress as the movie. So it's almost 2 hours long, because you've got the movie plus these features here. I'll let you read the back. Let me move my finger, put it next to Lumiere there. Now this one is kind of unique. I'll show you the other ones, but if you look at the actual tape itself, you can see just how much is in this spool. Like it's a full length. I mean, it's almost 2 hours long. It's 114 minutes. So it's almost as long as like a retail blank tape that you would have bought at a store in the 90s. And here's your... Sorry, the camera doesn't like to focus on detail very well. I wish I could fix that. Hold on, let me try something here. Kind of... Yeah, I'm trying to like tap the screen on my phone to see if I can make it. Here we go. There, so it says Beauty DLX is Deluxe, making of, and you've got your various numbers. So this date stamp here in the corner, oh shoot, it got blurry again. Let's see if I can, yeah, so 029 or 092892, which means that this tape was made September 28th of 1992. Sorry, it got blurry again. I can't really help that, but yeah, so, yeah, when I show you the other ones, you'll see what I'm talking about. Like, the tape is actually much longer in this one. So I'll go ahead and put this back in the box here. And then this was also sealed. When I got these, the outer package was open, but all the inner contents were sealed. I only opened these so I could digitize them. This is actually kind of hard to get out of here, because there's, like, this little embossed... Yeah, see how there's like this little holder around it? I don't know why there's space down here. There's nothing that goes in this. But this little piece kind of holds the CD in place, so it's hard to get out without using like your fingernails. But yeah, this is also factory sealed. This is your original motion picture soundtrack. This is, again, the same one that you would have bought retail. Although there's no barcode on it. I don't know if there normally was a barcode. I'm not sure. I would think if it was sold at a store, there would be a barcode, like, in the corner. Or, you know, but it doesn't say not for retail or anything like that. Or not for resale, I mean. So, as far as I know, this is the normal soundtrack that you would have gotten at a store. And then all of these also have additional materials with them. So, this, The Making of Beauty and the Beast, it's a little bit wrinkled here, came like that. But it's like an entire book. Unfortunately, I can't really show it all with the camera, but I can like flip through it. You see there's a bunch of like artwork, some photos. It's all like behind the scenes stuff. There's like pencil drawings, and here's character design. They're showing how they did Cogsworth. There's Belle. I mean, it basically just shows like there's Gaston character drawings. Like, yeah, I really can't show all these on camera. Not like a copyright thing, it's just impractical to show like 70 pages worth of stuff. Not 70, how long is this? No, it is, yeah, 88 pages. So it is, there's a lot, I mean, there's a lot in this. Maybe there's scans on the internet, I don't know, but so The Making of a Walt Disney Classic, Beauty and the Beast. So, the back is blank. And then the one last thing that comes in this is an exclusive commemorative lithograph. It says 1992 on it, because that's when this came out on video. And if you go ahead and open this up, I'm trying to do this all one-handed so I can hold the camera with the other hand, so bear with me here while I put the camera. I'm going to put it down for a second. Okay. There we go. So here's the lithograph. So it's got this little exclusive commemorative lithograph on it, little gold plated, not gold plated, but it's like coated in gold, I guess, or gold color, just like this, kind of reflective. See, it moves. And then there's your picture there. It's in this giant frame. If you open it up like that, so you could presumably frame it in like an actual hard frame if you wanted to. But that is what comes with Beauty and the Beast. So I'll go ahead and put this all back together later. Let's move on to Aladdin. So, this is the first one that has more of a, like a book cover. Like, see, there's no, it doesn't like clamp down. It's just the cover comes off. I love this cover, by the way. This is the poster art. And you can see here, now it actually says Deluxe Collector's Video Edition. Which is kind of interesting to me because at this point, 1993, Betamax was already dead. Disney stopped releasing movies in that format. They were still releasing laser discs, but the laser discs didn't have these deluxe sets. Like, there's an Aladdin laser disc, and it did say Deluxe Edition, but it doesn't have the same materials in it, so I'm not quite sure. Like, it didn't have this lithograph or anything. So I don't know what they were really contrasting it to there, but put these aside for now. You basically have the same sort of setup inside. Here is, now this one actually was opened. I take that back. Someone did open this one. So here's your actual Aladdin movie. Came like this. The guy who owned it did actually watch this once, I guess. But, you know, it's a videotape of Aladdin. Nothing rare about this. The date code on that. Hey, look, it actually focuses on this one. Cool. It does say DLX for Deluxe, and the date code on that is September 4th of 93. I don't know what the B means, but that's, the dates are basically just month, day, year. So, they're pretty easy to read on these. And it also has, oh, that's nice. There was a mail-in form, but someone shoved it through the little hole punch. Look at that. That's funny. Look. Deluxe Collector's Video Edition. Save this proof of purchase. Well, it has a hole in it now. Thanks whoever owned this previously. They just like shoved that in there. I'm pretty sure that was supposed to be on top of the cassette and not on the little sprocket there. But yeah, we'll put this all back together later. This is, as far as I know, exclusive to VHS and maybe the Japanese. No, sorry. Pocahontas has the Japanese Laserdisc. This, I don't think, is on any of the Laserdisc releases. It might be exclusive to this set. So, The Making of Aladdin, A Whole New World. See, this is only 30 minutes, but it's basically just a documentary on how they made Aladdin. And here's the side here. So with this, here's what I was describing. See how there's much less tape in the reel? Because it's only 30 minutes long, so like you don't need a ton of tape in the spool there. And this also has a date of 09/02/93. So yeah, that's that. And much like Beauty and the Beast, you've got a soundtrack. Oh, now this one does have a little piece you can put your finger under it. So they did improve that design a little bit. Also factory sealed soundtrack, which means it has the unedited Arabian Nights. If you know, you know. But yeah, same as the retail one there too. And much like with Beauty and the Beast, you've got your book, making of an animated film. And this one is even longer, I think. How many pages is this one? Well, there's no page numbers, but I guess this one's like 100 pages. This one's really long. I mean, it's like almost a full-length book. Nice picture of the genie there. But yeah, I mean, again, I don't have time to like flip through page by page by page, but it is a cool book. Back of this one has the pencil drawings and the laughing moon. That's actually the genie. And also your lithographs. So once again, I got to put the camera down for just a second so I can take this out of the package or envelope, whatever you want to call it. Okay. And here you go. So with this one, it's Aladdin and the genie and the magic carpet and Abu. It's like everyone's there. And you got your little lithograph thing there. Now this one's numbered. It's number 21219 out of 35,000. Looks like someone wrote that by hand, so that's kind of cool. Exclusive Aladdin commemorative lithograph. And then this has some stuff on the back too. So, okay. Let's put all this over here. Now the next one up, this movie was from 1950, but the video cassette came out in 1995, and that is Cinderella. Specifically, the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection release of Cinderella. Sorry, I just had to grab my chair there. So, these two, this one and Pocahontas, had these papers. So it says it's $120 value. Now, this does not have a soundtrack. It's just 2 video cassettes, a book, and a lithograph. So you can see here what it comes with. So your fully restored feature on video cassette is the retail tape. The Making of Cinderella bonus video, exclusive 48-page hardcover book, and exclusive lithograph. The book is shorter with this one too, so I guess they kind of lowered the like value on these. I don't know, but so here's this. This one actually has some Velcro to hold it shut. See, there's Velcro here and here. This is actually sealed, so I'm not going to try to open the lithograph. Here's your book. Very annoying to get out. So this one, yeah, there's no CD, so you've just got your movie, which is sealed. This one comes on a white case. I think they switched from black to white at some point in the mid-90s, probably like 94. This came out in 95, so yeah. So that's Cinderella, and then here's the cool part here, the Making of Cinderella. Again, I'm not sure if this is on the Laserdisc. I don't think it is. I think it's exclusive to this video. Here's the side. And the back. 25 minutes. And if I go ahead and take the tape out of the case, here's the label there. Go ahead and look at the date printed on it. It is, come on camera, let's go. Sorry, it's being, there, 08/27/95. I don't know what the 2027 after it means, but maybe that's like the lot number. But this part in the middle, right here, where my finger is, if the camera wants to focus, come on. Samsung, let's go. So I guess this is what I get for shooting this with my phone, huh? But it does do 4K video. Come on. Sorry about that, guys. I really wish... Well, if I hold it in an angle, you can see it. So there, 08/27/95. So that's the date this was made. There's a barcode on it, too. Maybe that's for like their quality assurance. They just like scan it or something. But I don't know. Put that aside. Now this book that comes with it, this one says A Dream Come True. Like they all have a little subtitle. A dream is a wish your heart makes. So this is like a proper hardcover. Like, see, there's a under it is kind of embossed in here, but you've got like your actual cover. So yeah, this one's hardcover, whereas the other two I showed you were paperback. This one's also shorter, but this actually looks more like a junior retelling of the story. Yeah, it says the storybook and the making of the masterpiece, but it looks like, see, this is like the sort of thing you'd show to a kid. Like, you just would read this for your kid. Like, oh, here's the making of part. So yeah, there's happily ever after, the end, and then here's your making of. So there's like, I don't know, 10 or 12 pages of this. You know, again, just go through. I didn't realize the cat was named Lucifer. That's interesting. I haven't seen Cinderella in a long time, though. But yeah, there's your, you know, famous dress, pumpkin coach, and I think that's it. Is that just the end? Yeah, it just ends. There's no finale. It's just, this is the last page. So it's a page about the restoration. Okay, so there's your hardcover book. Put the cover back on. Now this also comes with this little piece, certificate of authenticity. Also, it's got your little gold seal on it with a Roy Disney. Well, that's probably a facsimile. That's not like a real signature. But you can read that. Nothing on the back. Also has a registration card. So you can mail this in. Well, could have mailed it in. So, yeah. And then this, I'm not going to open this because it's still sealed. But you can see here it says exclusive lithograph. I'm sure if you look on eBay, you'll find open ones if you want to know what it looks like. But this is just the front and back of it. I don't want to rip the shrink wrap off because I'm sending this to somebody and I'd rather just leave it alone. All right. The last one. Pocahontas. Now, obviously, there were more of these made. I just only have these 4 because that's what the guy sent me. So, see if I can hold this up in a way that it won't glare. Sorry, the paper wrinkling really makes me feel like it's going to damage something. Okay, so, once again, no soundtrack, just 2 tapes, a book, and a lithograph. So, you can see there. Okay. So that's basically the poster art there, too, with Pocahontas' like silhouette. Exclusive Deluxe Video Edition. A lot of adjectives. This book is not hardcover, by the way. It's a paperback. And, oh, so this one, okay, rather than just a normal lithograph, this says Artist Portfolio, but also sealed, so I'm not going to open that. We'll get to it later, though. Let's take all this out, take all this out. Okay, so here's your movie. Once again, unopened, but it's Pocahontas. Nothing you haven't seen before. Just regular. By this point, they were in the Masterpiece Collection series. Cinderella was also part of the Masterpiece Collection. This came out... Well, the movie came out in 97... No, was it 96 or 97? Something like that? No, wait. It came out in 95, didn't it? 96 was Hercules. I'm getting my dates mixed up. Well, we'll see what the date on the making of says. Probably 96, though, for the video release. So, same kind of cover with the silhouette there. And here's the side. I do like that they're all closed captioned, too. Disney really went above and beyond when it came to, like, accessibility. They captioned, like, all their videos, including the special features, which was not required yet. I don't think it was required until 1998. I know in 98 was when TVs had to have a caption decoder. Before that, it was optional. You'd have to, like, special order one if you needed it. In 98, the law changed so that you had to have... or, like, TV manufacturers had to include a caption decoder. So that's when I noticed a lot of stuff started doing it. But, yeah, before that, I don't think you had to have... Like, the movie itself may have had to have captions, but, like, supplemental features didn't. And even now they often aren't, but Disney really goes above and beyond and makes sure all of their stuff, including the special features, are captioned. So I do commend Disney for that. It's very nice. So the label there. See what the date says as soon as the camera focuses. Yeah, 96. 0207 96. So, again, I don't know what the 0322 means because that's not part of the date. The date is 0207. So, yeah, if anyone knows what that second number is, feel free to drop a comment. I'm suspecting it's like a lot number or like something like that when they make these. There's also that barcode there. You could probably use like a barcode decoding program on one of the frames that isn't super blurry. If I hold it at an angle, right? That's how you get it to... Yeah, here. So, like, you could probably use like a barcode decoding program on that. Okay. So that was that part. Okay, once again, you've got a registration card. Basically the exact same thing, except it says Pocahontas on it. Same address, I think. Burbank, California. And then here's your certificate of authenticity, which is, again, basically the same thing with that same Roy Disney facsimile signature. Oh, this says... Okay, this says 1996 on it. So I guess the other one... You have to check if you can see it on the Cinderella one. I'm sure that says 1995, but... Here is the certificate of authenticity. You can pause and read it if you want. Yes, but that is the exact same Roy Disney signature. Like I said, that's not an actual signature. It's just like printed on there. Now here, instead of a lithograph, you get this. But again, it's not open, so I'm not going to open it. But it says artist portfolio rather than exclusive lithograph. Oh, and unfortunately, there's nothing on the back. I just see this printed in USA, copyright Walt Disney Company. So I don't know what this is, but I would assume, given what it says, it's just like art samples from the people who drew the movie. Maybe? This is new. Oh, look. Okay. Pocahontas Time Limited Edition. Oh, you can get, it's an ad for a sculpture. You can get this sculpture of her. Kind of looks weird. The face looks really weird on that. They try to make it look realistic, and it just looks wrong to me. But, yeah, 6.5-inch pre-production sculpture. So this is like a photo of like a prototype. A stunning animation art sculpture from the artists of the Walt Disney Studios. Yeah, so this was a flyer for this statue thing. Zoom in a little bit so you can read it. So, yeah, March 1st to May 31st of 1996, and there was a phone number there if you wanted to order it. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe these things are on eBay. I don't know. I think it looks kind of creepy. Her face just looks weird compared to the 2D drawings. But this here, the art of Pocahontas. So none of that junior storybook stuff like Cinderella. This is just straight up art, I think. This one's also really short, so I can briefly page through it. I mean, I'm not going to stop to read it. I'll just kind of page through, and if you want to mute me and just read it yourself, that's fine. Pause the video. Can't do anything about the glare, though. I apologize. That's the consequence of filming this indoors. So unless I were to go out in direct sunlight, you're going to have to deal with the overhead light glare. But it's just art anyway. I mean, look, some of these just look like screen caps from the movie. But, yeah, I mean, kind of cool. That definitely looks like it's from the movie. Actually, no, this is like a pastel looking thing. So it's probably like a prototype. I use that word too much. You know what I mean? Like in software, it would be called a beta version. Basically, like stuff that isn't ready for release yet. Like they draw it and color it, and then they use it for like studio tests, and then they tweak it and stuff. This looks like it comes right from the movie. Also, that looks a lot like Pride Rock. Kind of suspicious. Like it just took Pride Rock and stuck the characters up on it. You notice that? Yeah, like, hey, we already have a cliff that we did from an earlier movie. Can we just reuse it? I don't know. Disney did do that, though. They recycled animation in multiple movies. There are videos about it if you're curious. So, here's some more concept art. All right, now it's gravity's starting to do its thing here. I think we're getting toward the end of the book. Yeah, this one's short. It's like maybe 4 more pages. Okay. Black and white art, or like pencil sketches. There's the raccoon and the trees. I think this is the end right here. And yeah, one last page. So there you go. That's the art book. So that one, if you're able to pause and read it, cool. So that was 4 of these Deluxe Video Edition video releases from the 90s. There are more of these in existence. I know they did them for other movies, and I don't know when they stopped. They take up a lot of space on a shelf. That's why I'm actually sending them to someone who wants them. But I got these for free, and I thought it was kind of a cool thing to look at, because I'm not sure if there's any like sort of unboxing-ish video out there. But here are, you know, the stacks of Disney collectibles. So yeah, thanks for watching, and if anyone knows more about these, like how much they cost originally, where you could buy them from, anything like that, feel free to drop a comment, because I'd love to know. But until next time, thanks.